prioritize. Okay, yeah. So as I was mentioning earlier, our topic for today is about cognitive ability strategies for building employee intelligence. And yeah, as I was saying that I'm sure that we've all heard about, we know that the brain is a muscle, and you can be able to increase how it functions, just as you would be able to improve how the rest of, the body muscles, would function. And today we just want to discuss how we can be able to improve employee intelligence, how we can be able to improve our cognitive abilities as individuals, yeah, and maybe different things that we do, or different strategies that we have. Yeah. So for me, my understanding of this is basically like someone's capacity to be able to think, to be able to, remember stuff, to be able to learn different things. And yeah, when it comes to strategies, or what I would say that I personally do just to be able to make sure that I'm improving, or making sure that my cognitive ability is increasing, I would say is reading. I like to read. I feel like it gives you knowledge on different things, even things that you didn't really know about. You can be able to pick certain things. And these days you don't have to, sit and read a book. Yeah. You can read articles online. You can listen to an audio book. So there are different ways you can be able to get information. I think especially things that are kind of out of your range of like usual stuff that you do. I think it's good because I believe that it gets you thinking about things in like a different way, or thinking about things that you might not necessarily maybe think about every day. Maybe you read an article about AI, you read an article about people going into space, you read like different things that you'd probably not give thought to every day. I think reading is one of those things that helps. And I think another thing for me would say increasing your, I'd call it like social capital, increasing like the people who you like socialize with. Because there is like when you socialize or get to meet different people, they can expand your way of thinking, because maybe you've thought that things are done a certain way, and you meet people who sort of like expand your mind. So I think it's also important just to be able to if you can, to expose yourself to certain people. So I'll give an example. Like if I'm working as an employee, there is a different way that an employee would think from someone who is a business owner. Yeah. So if you get time, and let's say you interact with someone who is like a business owner, you realize that their mindset is different, how they think is different, the way they look. I feel like that's one of the things. Personally, I actually like making friends with people who are a bit older than I am, just because I think that there's so much that you learn from like speaking with people who are kind of older than you. Yeah, I know, you've had things like gray hair is wisdom. Yeah, there's so much to learn, because I feel like okay, personally, if I spend all my time with people who are like my peers, like my same age, like most people, think or see life pretty much the same way. Yeah, it's very few who see it differently. But I feel like when you interact with people who, have more experience than you, it may not even necessarily be age, it may be more experience and the things that they've actually done. Yeah, I think you're able to just increase or just improve the way that you think, and you start to think a different. So that's that for me. Anyone else who wants to contribute to this topic, I can feel free to go ahead and share.
Can you hear me?
Yes, if we do, can hear you.
Hi again. Good morning. Hope you are doing great and you had a great weekend. And thank you, Linda, for this topic. And about the strategies for building employee intelligence or maintaining an environment people can grow and release their potential and about cognitive abilities. I was thinking with myself that what is cognitive ability. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but I think it refers to your mental capacity that can do mental tasks like tasks involve learning, decision making, problem solving, and understanding, and how and if you can um, build those kind of ability and skills in yourself, then you can move forward in your career because it is related to decision making and it can help you to make better decisions and it can help you to solve problems and kind of have a solution oriented mind. And I think for a company, for a work environment to, build kind of this environment for employee intelligence, I think there has to be some kind of exercises maybe or some kind of uh, mm, learning classes maybe that they can that people can test their memory, maybe their problem solving skills, something like maybe role play, something like that, so they can uh, assess their current cognitive abilities and people can give feedback to each other, review their performance. I think that can be really helpful. And I think the environment should be in a way that people can feel free to ask questions if they don't understand something. Exactly the environment that we have in Moracle, that you can feel free to go to someone and ask for their support, their help. If you have any questions, that's something that I always try to remind people that you can just go ahead and ask your question, or you can book an appointment and share your concerns, your issues there, and and feeling free to give each other feedback is really important. Also, I think we should have that environment that can give each other feedback and don't take it as an offense or something. And I think we have that here somehow, and it's kind of constructive feedback. It's helpful and it's not like just you want to complain about someone's work. You are feedbacking because you're maybe everyone see their task, the thing they've done from their own point of view, and it's good to sometimes have someone that look at it from another point of view and give their honest feedbacks. And I think you have to try to improve this cognitive skills, as I was saying, some exercises for your mind, maybe some something that boosts your brain power, and I don't know, some kind of exercises. It can be some kind of method that you can maintain in your workplace, like I don't know, making having a club, just walking or mm, something like that, or maybe I think some exercises can help you, some physical exercises, and maybe can help you to improve your cognitive skills, like maybe uh, go for a walk or do yoga or something like that. I think it can help because your brain is connected to your body. So when your body is moving, your brain will move also. And yes, I think maybe some games we can play in the workplace sometimes in the break times, maybe that um, mm, can that can use your brain, not only for work but sometimes for some games that can really be some kind of exercises for your brain, for your mind. I think that can help. Yeah, that's what I think about this topic, and thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Day. Thank you so much for sharing. Anyone else want to go ahead and share?
Hi, good morning, everyone.
Yes,
Hope you had a great weekend. I hope you can hear me well.
Yeah.
Yeah, coming to this, what you can say, cognitive ability and what you can say, a strategy for building employee intelligence. Like I didn't hear before this, but when I searched into Google, I came to know that this approach is really good, and we are following it in the Moracle. When I studied, when I've gone through this cognitive ability approach things, like we are following this. First thing is when it comes to like continuous learning and development programs. See, in the Moracle, we are following, we are improving technical skills and soft skills. Like technical skills, as usual, we are using QuickBooks Zero, and we are using like what is the Digita, like my work papers. Like these are things which can improve one's ability, and this is one of the things which will improve in professional way. And soft skills, like as usual, we make mindset training sessions, so we improve our communications and what you can say, problem solving things. Like we when we share our things, when we talk in the morning, like people usually know like what is Sukesh, what is Linda, what is Sepide, what is Sharon. Like people knows well when people speak, so they knows well. It builds employees what you can say, emotional intelligence, I can say. So next thing is education support, we can say. When employees need some kind of education support, what you can say, a company needs to provide that in order to improve this what you can say, employee intelligence. The thing is, as we are growing day by day, we need to update on day by day, on what you can say, we need to update on daily basis. So the thing is, like, here Moracle follows, sometimes when a student needs, they provide some education support, like any fees reimbursement or something, like more like even supports well in these things, like giving providing any what you can say, online learning platforms or something like that. So this thing really helps a lot. And next thing, coming to mentorship. in order to build this employee intelligence, mentorship is very important. It's very crucial, and we are even following in Moracle. We usually we conduct meetings like on Thursdays, like in audit training session also, and we usually conduct this non-accounting training sessions also. So these things really helps a lot to the employees, like where they can improve. Like some people might not know what our mentor knows. So when mentor gives something, we will learn definitely. So when they conduct meetings and all, definitely we are going to learn something, either not today but at least tomorrow, like it will be like that. So yeah, in the Moracle we are following it, and these things include, and next thing is like access to information. See, like when if employee wants to feel what I could say, if employee wants to work in a productive way, or if employee wants to what I can say, find easy, like if you want to work in an easy way, like he need to access information in a what I can say, very like what I can say, they need to access information in very their own suitable way. Like if you want to get something, you just need to go to some software and just find information. It should be like that. If it is very hard to find information, then he'll get demotivated or something. He will not find a way to do work, we can say. So like giving access to information, the resource available is very important to improve like what you can say, productivity and employee intelligence also, you can say. And the next thing is like a healthy work life balance. So this is very important, like what we usually say, what you can say, we usually discuss in the morning sessions about the stress management and the wellness programs, like how to deal with the stress, and how to work in a collaborative manner, like that. So yeah, these things helps a lot to improve work-life balance, like a healthy work-life balance. And next thing is like technology and tools. So yeah, the thing is, in this modern era, yeah, we are going through many apps and very improving technology. So when we sometimes we need to use artificial intelligence when we you like when you are sending mails. Before we need to use our own skills, but nowadays, like when you want to do something, you just need right technical skills in order to use this technology. Because when you don't know, like, see, there are many apps where you can do things in very better way, in a like by using your very less time. The thing is, when you do, like for example, we can say what is it, chat gpt. So before, when I download chat gpt, I used to type everything in manual way. But when I knew about chat gpt, it was like 1 year or something, like 1.5 year. So I started using this. This helps really a lot. Like, when I'm sending mails, or like when I need to find information, or when I need to gather some information, this thing really helps a lot. So, but if I don't know this thing about the chat gpt, for example, I'm saying, when I don't know these things, you are not going to use this. So in this world, we have too much technology, but the right way to use it, the way to use it, you know how to use it. You should know how to use it, I can say. Yeah. And yeah, that's all I want to add for this morning. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so
I
much.
really I really don't know how how many cognitive abilities are there, but still I managed to contribute something.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, sure. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. You actually reminded me of something when you were talking about how if you don't know, if you're trying to do something faster, you'd use AI ChatGPT to type for you. So as actually, maybe that's a topic for another day, but there's an article that I was actually reading about how let's say I'm trying to do some research or maybe writing a paper or sending an email and using AI, and how, of course, it will make the AI smarter because, you're feeding them information. But it was sort of like a debate on the article, like if it's making us, the people, if it's making us less smarter because then we're not using our brains to really think about certain things, doing it for getting smarter. But the debate was more about, if are we actually getting smarter if we're not really using our brains to think as much, anymore. But yeah, that's a discussion for another day. Yeah, maybe we could just have one last part on share before we close.
Yeah, I would like to share.
It's more like
Good morning, everyone. Based on all what other speakers have said regarding cognitive ability, also I would like to subscribe that it is our mental ability, the capacity, to think, to learn, and to take, decision that will be helpful in whatever we do, either small or complex situation, how we go about it and how we apply ourselves. In relation to job-wise, I think our cognitive ability, is the first thing our employers, start to assess. We should be aware of this, especially when we are going for our first interview. Because remember, when you're going for an interview, you have that interaction with, the interviewer, your prospective employer. So based on those discussions, that's the first stage. Your employer will start assessing the way you think, the way you apply yourself, the way you can remember, when you acquire this education, what task you've done. Based on that interaction, on the spot, your cognitive ability is on the spotlight, right? And for some employers, that's the process they will start to select their candidates based on our cognitive ability. But what I would like to say for today, it is good we keep developing our cognitive ability, because I would say it's a lifelong something. It's like to think, to apply it, to take decision. This is a process that we keep doing till we get retired, even after retirement, right? Because we have other complex issues at home, within the family, at the workplace that involve our cognitive ability, right? So for me, if I would say, based on research, if we want to improve it, we should avoid stress. One of the strategies to improve our cognitive ability, we should try to avoid stress at all costs. Because if you're stressed, obviously, you will not be able to take, correct decision. You'll be making errors. Like if you are working for Moracle, right, an accounting firm, could you imagine if I am stressed and I'm given a task where I should put 7.5, then I put it like 10.0. That error, will be like a great impact in whatever, accounting document. It will affect it greatly. So as I say, we should try to avoid stress and try to be exercising our brains also, right? We should be exercising our brains. Even we've like finished college, we are working now, but we can still exercise our brain. Try to be playing chess, try to be reading books. I mean, try to be writing stories, maybe just stories about yourself, about your pet. I mean, try to like reciting or learning new spelling, try to respell them back. So it's like you keep exercising your brain. By doing so, you're building up, you are improving your mental ability, yeah, right? Then also, we should try to nurture our body. We should be exercising, because when you're exercising, you're going to bed early. You try to have a balanced diet. If you observe yourself, if you are doing those things, for every morning you wake, you will have that alert body and mind. You will look refreshed because you at least have your 7 hours sleep. I mean, you eat good food, balanced diet, right? And you try to exercise, right? Those things will help you improve your cognitive ability. And also we try to focus in a sense. You will use some weekends and say, well, okay, today's Saturday, right? If I am, let me just look at the Moracle framework. Let me just look at level 1, the management information system. Like for this Saturday, just focus on it. Try to be reciting some parts of it. I mean, by so doing, right, it will improve your cognitive ability. So coming into your work, because you are like focusing, practicing, improving your cognitive ability, you will see in terms of work, you will be flowing and be moving smoothly. So it's advisable we keep improving our, I mean, cognitive ability. Yeah, that's what I would like to share for today.
Yeah, thank you so much, Molai. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, we definitely have to keep on exercising our minds. Yeah, so if I don't know how to do something, and then I come straight to Sharon, I'm like, oh Sharon, I don't know how to do this. Please help me, without even taking time to maybe think how to solve the problem, to research or anything. Yeah, so I feel like if she helps me and just does it without giving me an opportunity to kind of like boost my mind to think, maybe how can I be able to go about this, then in a way I'm the one who is who is losing out. So I hope this discussion was helpful to each and every one of us. Yeah, and I hope that we'll take out some time in our ability, to do some things that can be able to boost our our cognitive capacity. Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for your contribution this morning. I will close our meeting for today. Have a wonderful day, and I'll just share just a few reminders for us.